It is Monday afternoon, and I am Vinny from Big Guys Entertainment. And as you can see on my screen, we got a little Minecraft. We're continuing in our Minecraft series. I have noticed since I've been working on trying to get these up on YouTube that my mic cuts out on me quite a bit. And that's because my gate was set too high. So anytime I turned my head or I talked over the microphone, it would shut off and you wouldn't be able to hear me. So that may be a good thing for a lot of you, but it's not good for audio. These are mistakes I should not be making because I'm a professional. Maybe not a streamer, but I'm still a professional. All right, I've had years of broadcast experience. I should know better. But here we go. We are playing some Minecraft. I haven't touched this since Friday, so I kind of don't remember where we are at. So let's get into it. Get into our world. And there we are. There we are. Okay, so I do kind of remember where we were last time. We created a map. We went exploring. We got some sugarcane. Look out here. This is our sugarcane. We collected that, but we went this way and we explored a bit. Oh, we also got some cacti. That's right. I forgot about the cacti. So we did some exploring and we built a map. And as you can see, our map, we went that way. That would be off this map. So this map is for this direction. So I just want to double check I got my bed. I got my crafting table. Apparently I picked up some ink and some redstone. So I'm going to unload some of my stuff. Hello, cows. Feed our cows before we leave. Unload that. Unload the redstone. I got a boat here too as well. All right. So I got a little bit of food. Probably should bring more food with me than that. Got some more paper, which we do not need right now. I remember. So everything's coming back to me now. We were low on our iron sword. That's another reason why we wanted to not venture too far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another iron sword. Way I have one. We have a stone pickaxe. We have a diamond pickaxe. We have a couple stone pickaxes and one iron pickaxe. Go back to there. So I thought I would explore a little bit today. And it's almost nighttime, so I think I'll wait to explore and start afresh on a new day. But first, I'm going to feed my animals and try to get that breeding up. Feed our cows. We're getting some cows here. How quickly cows breed in Minecraft containment. I think I got them all. There are two that are that. All right, so I got a whole bunch of new little babies. So that is that. So hopefully I will remember not to turn my head too much, or if I do, I still have to cheat to the mic. Some basic broadcasting tips that I should know better. I really should know better. I was in radio for many years. I've done some sort of broadcasting for most of my life, at least most of my adult life. And I'm always trying to improve up my setup here at the house. Harvest that. what would be really cool to find is some villages with some additional types of vegetables we could. Nice. Harvest some of my pumpkin here. Here's my axe. We might need to make another axe before we go on our journey. Come here. In the little hole. Oh. And as of right now, we're not keeping any pumpkins. I'm gonna turn them in there to make. At some point, we should probably make this look nicer. We don't need to get too fancy, but as you can see, it's starting to get dark out. And according to my clock, it is also getting closer to nighttime. I'd like to see if I can, real quick, to see if I can see any pigs real close. Because I wouldn't mind bringing a few more stacks of meat with me. Nice. That would be helpful. The other thing is my gate closes when I talk too quietly. So I need to make sure I'm loud and boisterous as much as possible. Yeah, more cows. Beef. Just set them off and I missed them. Come here, cow. Come here. And you're dead. Let's see if I can get this cow real quick before it gets too dark. And I set them off. There we go. All right. Getting too dark. I want to get back to the house because I do not want to get out here with all the creepers and the skellies. You know, even though I have my shield, I try not to put myself in as harm's way as much as possible. I try to avoid that. Oh, already. You know, the advantage of grabbing these guys, I don't mind hunting spiders, and I'll tell you why. All right. So, especially at the beginning of the game, I will probably need to make quite a few um, fishing lines or fishing poles. So, I'm going to need some string to do that. Until I get mending on a fishing pole, I'll go through fishing pole. So, and I have 2 here, and I haven't started fishing at all yet. Because that's when the series gets really exciting, when I spend the entire time fishing. I'm warning you ahead of time, it's going to happen. There will be a stream where most of it is fishing. Because it's like going through it's like going through a and I couldn't think of the thing last time, a slot machine. Oh, there's more. Oh, what am I dealing with pork chops for when I have a whole bunch of steaks in here? I am not going to be messing with the pork chops, and I got green dye. All right. So, fishing, you never know what you can get, but you can get a ton of great stuff, especially when you start getting your enchants. So, that is something to look forward to. We have more of these to get so we can make books. We have another 3 more books we can get. And 3 books equals 1 bookshelf, which we will put down here in our enchanting table. So, all right, I'm going to sleep. You speed up the day. So the other thing we can do with spiders, I should say, is something I was researching. Because I'm playing a game in Bedrock. I got the Bedrock edition. And the reason I got the Bedrock edition is my daughter is wants to play. and they have an Xbox at home, and obviously the Xbox cannot um, play on cannot play the Java version, which this is the Java version. So I got the Bedrock edition, so her and I can play together, and I might stream that. I might not. It just might be some father daughter time. So, but until then, I will be playing this Java world, and I am going to explore. You know, I cooked all that meat, and I didn't even bring it with me. Can't believe. Well, yeah. Knowing me, I can believe I did that. Our goal is to try to explore this entire area. At a moment of forgetfulness where I forgot what I was doing. So I'm gonna just there so I can them because we're not gonna waste our food. All right, you stay out of that area right there. That is not for you. All right. So a thing about maps, you need to have them out in order for them to actually work. It is a pain in the butt, but here's a trick we can do right this second. But I might want my sword out because I'm going to be killing cows. Or this cow. Or in that cow too. Oh, he decided to spin around. Oh, there's a bunch of cows out there. And I hear Skelly. I can't reach you. Alright, so I'm going to kill these cows. Because A, I want the leather. And B, I want their meat. And that will mean that I don't have to um not in any great rush to go after my cows, but yet. Can I see cows up here? They're migrating. You know, the thing I should have done is I made some banners. So if I find something, I can mark it on my map. But I should be able to figure that out. Remember it, I think. And the other, well, nice thing about recording this is I can always go back and say, oh, yeah, so that was there. See where it was on my map. That's the advantage of if there is an advantage to this is a cow. Righty then. All right. So we are traveling along here. Oh, so I was saying earlier, the horse. There are horses. We will definitely once we get a saddle, definitely try them. That's a nice view. See for miles. All right. So one thing about spiders, besides the string, their eyes. if you ferment them, what you would do is sugar and I think brown mushrooms. You can make a potion of weakening. And what that does for helpful is if you get a zombie villager, you're the zombie villager, and you get uh, when they sell you stuff, you can get better rates. I think I killed that one based on fall. That one died to fall damage. That one did. Killing all the wild cows out here. Right. Apparently that's back towards home. It's not. So we are going to traverse this endless. Oh, look at that coal. You know me and coal. A little sheep. We're a sheep, not a cow. Just so you know that, so we're clear. I need to reassure these sheep that they are what they are. I haven't found a texture pack that I like as well as I do Chroma Hills on Bedrock. Right now on Bedrock, I am just sporting the default look. Everyone I come across, really I don't like the way coal looks. And I don't like the way the default looks either. So if you have a Bedrock texture pack that you like, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. I'll take a look at it. Because none of the ones I have, I even bought one I didn't like. I shouldn't say bought one. I purchased. All right. And remember our trick, if you haven't been here before, we are going to do the trick where down the old crafting table and see how our coal is taking up 3 spots and get it down spot just by compressing it. All right. Back to exploring this. Oh, nope. Not scary at all. Not scary at all when it's a dead end. But there's a bunch of coal here, and I am definitely going to get as much coal as I can while I'm out, because at some point I am going to make an automatic smelter. That way I can just throw in blocks of cobblestone, and it will automatically put them into stone, and I can just let it sit there. I don't have to sit there and make sure once it's a stack of 64 that I have to pop it out. Any of that. I'll take my a little porch. We're getting close to dark. So, fortunately, I brought a bed because I do not mess with traveling at dark. I know I've watched some streamers, they will go out during the dark and they will run around and try to avoid mobs, and I say, if you can avoid it altogether, why not do that? Bring a bed with you. I'm not a parkour I need to get to a spot where I can put the bed down. Gotta do that sooner rather than later, because once they start generating, if they're close, once they start spawning, I should say, and they're close, I won't be able to sleep. So my respawn point has been set, and we are off in this direction. More sheep. I wouldn't mind finding a village. Close would I be to? Boy, there is a lot of wide open space here. I guess I have a personal vendetta against cows because every time I see them, I hit them with my sword. They're safe. Even though I didn't bring my shears, I could always bring my shears and shear the sheep. But I don't use wool that often. I don't like wool in my builds. I feel if I'm building a building, even though you got wool and you got different colors of wool and it'll look nice, if I'm building a building, to me, it doesn't seem structurally sound to build it out of wool. Even though it doesn't matter in Minecraft, matters to me. All right, we got some water here, but that's off our map, and we don't want to go off our map. But I do want to fill in this area of our map because eventually what we'll do is once we have our full map, we can start making a map board. Oh, that will look cool. Just sitting there trying to. Didn't mean to go back into it. Always a good idea that whenever you take land after being in the water to take your boat with you because you never know. Because it's usually rarely do you ever go the same way back in the water or wherever. You always just bring it with you. I'm getting distracted by coal once again. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Pretty good weekend. Took my other half to a drive-in movie. In case you don't know, a drive-in movie is a movie that you drive to and you drive in and you watch it from your car and you radio into the frequency that they tell you to. That's how you hear it through your own car speakers. I have been as a kid, but she had never been to a drive-in movie. So it was a cool experience for her. We went and saw Dr. Doom because quite honestly, out of all the movies they were showing, it was the only one that I think she would have liked. And actually, we both actually liked it. One with Robert Downey Jr. in it as Dr. Dolittle, and it had a nice little take on it. Had a good story. So it was surprisingly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not like Oscar worthy cinema, but I enjoyed it. And it's something it was. I probably could have got the same enjoyment by renting it at home. I could have saved a lot of money too. But it's an experience. Sometimes just doing it at home is not the experience. It's not about the cost, or it's really about the experience of going to the movies, this giant screen, watching it on this big screen in your car. We we actually brought our dog to the movies. So, and you can't do that normally. So, that was kind of cool. She just sat in my lap, chilled out during the whole movie. She was really good about it. All right, so we cleared out some of that. Work on the bottom here. Try to eliminate some of the hidden world. And in Minecraft, this is the only way to generate a full map. Is you actually have to walk the map. You can't spawn in a full generated map. You can spawn in a map, but unless you've gone through the effort to walk through or fly through, um, can't. This is the only way to generate a map. So if you're going to make your map board, you do it. So I didn't get to talk about it last week because I was sworn to secrecy, but I got to see my grandson. But I will talk more about that tonight on Big Guys Banter. So if you want to watch our podcast, we record that live right here on Twitch at Big Guys Banter. Actually, you can watch it on our website too at bigguysdj.com/banter. Easy to watch it on. Make it. Oh, no, I can't. I meant to jump, but I didn't jump. All right. Oh, talk more about my experience with grandson. The first time I hold him. My daughter is actually such a great mother. So happy. It's been a week. He has officially a week old. Born a week yesterday. And he's oh. Hello, B. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab this clay. Cleaned out all the clay in our area. But you know what? I might want more clay. Do all kinds of stuff with clay, and I will. It's nice to have it. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Oh, and we're getting close to dark time. it will be nice when I get fully enchanted here and I'm able to stay underwater a little. So I'm going to put my bed down. Sleep quite yet, but we'll getting there. We're in swamp. So this is swamp. I'm tempted to stay in here and let the slime spawn. You know what? I'll see if any spawn. Oh, there's a zombie already. You know what? So I'm going to switch out my map with. See about. See what I'm. See if we can get some slime to spawn. And we did. See that? There's some slime right over there. And a creeper. Up, because now, if you're new to Minecraft, you're like, why were you trying to go after slime? Oh, there's spiders. Get our spider here. Slime blocks. So slime can be used for uh, pistons. Sticky pistons. After me. Oh, oh shoot. Crap, I got too much stuff going on. Well, that was fun. So I got some slime blocks. And that will be helpful for making sticky pistons at some point. Hear them, but I don't. Good. Not in the water. Oh, zombie. Nuts. But I'm not venturing too far away anyway. So I might just go ahead and down the old bed. Actually, kind of pull up too. All right, so we are going to just sleep off the rest of the night. Spider, upper. All right, so I'm going to tight and dirt. I'm going on my way. Eat something here because I took some damage. Oh, underneath. So let me get my trusty map out and figure out where I need to go because I'm off the map. All right. Map back in here. And I'll take. I can make more paper. Hello, Sarah. Sarah's popping in chat here with me. Ah, more cows. And you know what we do with cows? Yes, we do. We are the cow slayer. King of cow destruction. All wild cows. All right, so a hole, but we got some coal blocks up there. So you know me and coal. I don't need to grab all this coal right now, but I be prepared. Like to be prepared. I feel like when I return home, I will have a whole bunch of coal. Try to stay on my map here. Sent me a funny video. I'll have to watch it after the stream if you don't mind. Sending me videos of my son. Which I really enjoy the fact that Sarah keeps sending me all these pictures, videos. I mean, he's not doing anything like, solving the world crisis of hunger or anything like that. He's a baby. He's doing baby things, but because he's my grandson, they're the coolest thing. I mean, I felt the same way when my daughter was his age. She would do. We won't go into that, but strange child. Ooh, it's a lonely cow. It's a swamp cow. Hello, swamp cow. Look, crap. You're not a cow, you're a pig. Ugh. I've been thwarted by a pig. I don't want the cow pig. I don't want cow pig. Hit F. All right, so recently got GTA 5 because they're giving away for free, and I realized something about myself. Look, Sarah, it's your hippos. Your strange multi-legged hippos. I got the GTA 5 because Epic was giving away on their store on PC. So I just thought I'd get it. I installed it, and that install is huge. But I realized something about myself. Not that I've ever been really good at racing games, but I will say, no, okay, I gotta get rid of the. Um, I will say this about racing games or like GTA 5 stuff is that I cannot drive, especially with keyboard. On a PC, I use keyboard. I'm don't have a game controller for that, but if I'm gonna play GTA 5, I have to get a controller. It's just that simple. Oh, ooh. How about getting that one up there? But if I'm in an area where there are flat rocks, they're usually sometimes it generates down here on the bottom. Up in the mountains. This. So it took 89 gigs, almost 90 gigs to install GTA 5. And I got to the first, after the intro, I got to the first chase, kind of where you're Franklin and you're chasing after your buddy car, and I crashed into everything. Um, uninstalled GTA 5, and I tell you why. Because um, primarily is because my hard drives, my SSD drives that I have, are only 256 gigs. I have two 256 gig SSD drives. One is Windows and all my programs are on it, and the other one's just as storage. But 256 gig drives are not really that big. So, I need to either set them up on the other drive, the 2 terabyte drive that I have in here, or which is what I'm probably going to do is get a bigger SSD drive for my main drive for my programs and stuff like that. Probably a terabyte or 2 terabyte one, and then had to reconfigure some Windows uh, defaults so that the videos and the my documents they go to another drive. So I didn't have all this stuff being stored on the SSD drive. So um so that needs to happen first before I'll install it back in. Second thing that that needs to happen is I need to get a controller because there is no way I'm going to be able to play that game on a keyboard. I watch a lot of RP DOJs, so like OCRP and DOJ, and you know, th- there are some people that play keyboard, their keyboard, well, and you can tell, but I don't see how, especially at high speed, you can control that. Um, it's never been really a type of game for me anyway. And if I was to play GTA 5, I think I would rather play on a role playing server instead of just playing GTA 5. The gameplay of GTA 5 does not appeal to me. I mean, I remember when GTA came out, the first beat GTA, and then Vice City. I remember those, and I played them, and you got your stars, and you try to keep your stars down, and it just really didn't interest. So, but I like the RP style of GTA, being able to use GTA as a RP world. I like that, but it's something I'd have to get into a good community. And if I was going to join a community, it would probably be if it was one of the big communities, I would like to join OCRP. I've watched, like Civ Ryan and Jeff Aviano and Bay Area Bugs and Northern Alex. I've watched them play. Um, so I'm like the way their style and the way they run things. I like what I've seen of it. I mean, I guess I don't know all the details of how they are as community run people and whatnot, but what they put out there, I like so far what I've seen. So it would be a community that I wouldn't mind being a part of. Hey, I don't want water in here. This is where a shulker box would. But we haven't made it to the end yet, so can't have a shulker box. For right now, I'm just Minecraft. I'm just streaming Minecraft videos right now. Guess we're going after the iron one now. Could make another stone one. Much faster, obviously. This. Look at that. It took up all that room, and I was able to connect. I love it. Love it. All right. I was hoping to have the first episode of my streaming series up today, but can't stream and upload at the same time. So I'm gonna have to upload it to finish uploading it today, and I'll probably start getting them up on a regular. I have the first two episodes ready to go, and I'm not doing a whole lot of editing to them. I'm pretty much just putting them up as is. Um, for now, I mean, if it gets to a point where people are like, I'd watch your videos, but they're too long. Well, I mean, that's a streamed video. That's what it kind of is. I tend to watch. I'd rather watch Captain Sparkle's streamed content, and I'll just sit there and put it on the background while I um while I do other things, and I don't watch him stream live because I don't uh I don't interact with him that much. I don't need to. I'd rather just watch it, and this way I can pause it. So I watch his Captain Sparkles too, more than I watch his main channel and his other videos, because that's what I prefer, and I'm sure other people like that as well. So those are the people I'm targeting with it. I'm not planning on doing YouTube as a full time thing. I have full time things. You know, when things get back to normal, I will probably be a lot more busy with my daily stuff. But I still want to do this. I mean, I work from home anyway, so this wasn't a huge difference for me. I gotta find where I'm back on the map. It's got to be this. I'm off the map. Jump. Boy, did I? How far did I get off the map? Okay, now I'm back on the map. Llama. Careful, they spit. Yes, Sarah, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm going to be talking about my first visit with Henri today. Now that my gag order has been released. Here and I will be streaming that around 7 p.m. tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's every Monday night at 7 p.m. So far, it's been every night, so good. I am going to be recording a lot today because I am going to be recording that tonight. I'm recording this now. And after I'm done this, I need to record my podcast. I have a daily podcast called I Love Old Time Radio. I can be found at iloveoldtimeradio.com. We do old time radio shows. We do a different show every Monday through Friday. Mondays. Ooh, fire, fire, fire. Holy cow. It's on fire. Oh no. Oh, it's a forest fire. Quick, call Smokey the Bear. I'm on fire. Ah! Ah! Okay. Do I have my bucket? Okay, I got my bucket. We have a forest fire. We have to protect this. Holy cow, this is all right. I'm gonna first I'm gonna stop the lava flow. That's what I'll do first. Because then I can. That's what happens when I come in here and load the chunks. Then the fire starts spreading. Okay, so first things first. Stop the lava flow. All right, did that do it? I think that did it. All right. Yes. Okay. Stop lava flow. All right. Now we need to put out the fire. I need to get up there some. All right. I need to get up there some. Stop the fire. Stop fire. Jeez. I think I stopped it from spreading at least. Oh man. Oh no, no, I didn't stop it from spreading. I didn't stop it from spreading. Oh. Now I gotta deal with the zombie? Hell. What the hell are you doing up here? Can't you see I'm trying to fight a fire? Not helpful. I am a firefighter. And I'm on fire. All right. I think I stopped the spread. Can I put a bed up here and go to sleep? All right. I can. I didn't set fire. Sees fire, goes towards fire, screams, ah, I'm on fire. Okay, yeah. Well, you know, I stepped in the fire in accident. I was trying to help. Look at this forest. It was a beautiful forest. And now, see, that is a zombie villager. If we were close to their home, I would save him. I hear zombie. I don't. Oh, there's zombie. I'm on fire again. Oh, you know what? Didn't notice. You know, Sarah, you teased me about being on fire and yelling that I'm on fire, but you didn't notice that my health was almost low, that I was almost completely dead. That's what that's what I need you for. That's what streamers need people in the audience to be there for. Oh, I'm on fire again. Just to pick up on those things because I'm not paying attention to my health bar, obviously. All right. So I think the fire is done. Phew. That was a close call. Smokey would be proud of me. All right, now I'll get these full blocks here. Yeah, you should say oops. Whew. Look at that. A couple trees got burned down. All right, so where am I at? Finish off my pork chops. Fine. I have a ton of steak. I have a ton of uncooked steak. All right, so now we go exploring some more. Which could have been all burned down. I saved this forest. I'm a hero. Get a medal. No, not going into dark caves. That's suicidal. But I am going after cows. I am going to go after these cows because I am known as the Minecraft cow. Let's be honest. In real life, I am not. I'm not a cow killer, but I do eat cows. You were distracted by your son's face. You know, it's going to get your father killed in this game. You know that, right? And then where will you be? All right. Come to the end of that. So if I make a straight path back there, that's home. Hello, chicken. But we are going to go up. And perfect timing. We see more cows. Ba-dum, 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 bum. Da-da-da! That was my best attempt at doing Jaws theme, but not doing it exactly so I can avoid copyright. So, you know, looking at your kid's face, it's old pretty fast. I got sick of looking at years ago. Love cool. I'm hoping we find something exciting like a village or something. Oh, there's more coal over there. Exciting content of Vinny digging for coal. Hey, we had some exciting content. We had a forest fire. That was some pretty thrilling content right there. Looks like I'm backtracking, but I haven't been here, obviously, or I would have gotten this coal to come underneath it. At some point, we will get back to our home base and we'll expand on it. Things I like to do is I like to make a. I saw Waddles. He's another YouTuber out there. Check out his channel. I saw him build a pretty cool completely automatic sugarcane farm. So I think I want to do something. I've done them in the past with my own builds, and he's using a cart and hopper method of collecting, where I used a water stream collection. He'd build his like 3 tiers of. Not that good at not that good at redstone. So it's one of those things where I probably have to watch a video a couple times and try to figure things out. But I will do it all on stream. I will not do this off stream. I am dedicated to do everything on stream. So if that means things are boring, I apologize, but I'm trying to do everything on stream. Every single second captured. If I kill the cows up here, is it frozen beef? Wow, I go out here for adventures and look at all the cows I get to transform into human consumption. I use certain words, I get banned. All right, Munchkin, you have a good one. I'm going to be streaming for a little while. Not too long. Another hour or so to go. More cows. Farm. What I call farm. Farming of cows and coal. Big C. Of course, my iron pickaxe is running out. I keep mining all this coal I see. I don't have mending. I need mending. Which definitely means I need to get my enchant table up, and that's part of why I'm doing all the cow stuff, because I need the leather. Meat is good, but collecting some leather here too. And even though I have a cow farm back home, if I can use cows that I'm not farming, that's even better. Look at that, more cows. Pig. They're pigs. Can't hide from me, cows. I see you. I found you. Thinking I should have built some more iron pickaxes. Whoa! I didn't. But while I'm down here, I might as well mine out this coal. Of course. Right? Almost just about gonna do. Iron pickaxe means I'll have to make Stone one. All right, that's okay. We'll make a stone one. We have the technology. Should have. Oh yeah, that's what I was going. All that coal. Pressed my coal while I crafting table. Yeah, I don't have fortune on this pickaxe because a lot more coal that fast. But I'm getting some levels. Means when I do build up my enchanting, be able to at least get that first tier going, or that last tier, because you need at least 30 levels to be able to see the last tier or have access to it. The last tier is always the better. You get efficiency 1 on the first tier, you get efficiency 3 on the third tiers. So I will keep mining coal because at least it is an ore that I get levels on, because you don't get that on iron. Get it on redstone though. Nice. Because there usually is a lot of red. All right, I need to make my blocks. So it's taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop it down to 3. I have a full stack of of block of coal right there, and I'm working on my second stack. There. Do I want to go up there and get it? I don't need to. But I won't. For the sake of no, I can't. I gotta do it. Try to do it if I can get up there. I'm gonna make the gonna miss these. My goal is to never run out of coal. Obviously. but I'm getting levels. And right now I can't use the levels, but I have them. So when I need them, I don't have to say, oh, well, now I have to go get levels. Plus, I'm going to get some more levels while I'm fishing. So you get XP every time you catch something. All right. Hey, this. Hey. Go behind it and get it. We're going to go through this pickaxe. So if you're watching this, you're probably younger. You're probably not familiar with old time radios, but maybe you are. Maybe you do. You have a grandfather that watched them when they were younger or whatnot, and or listened to them. Watch old time radio show. They introduced you to them as a kid or something, or maybe you like theater of the mind. That's one thing I love about radio, and especially audio dramas from the golden age of radio, is it's theater of the mind. They tell stories and they use sound effects and actors. I mean, the actor really has to act to get that portrayal of what's happening because you can't see it. So I do not want an egg. I do not want an egg. I'm gonna throw the egg. You know what? Ah, I gave birth to a chicken. Um, so as I was saying about theater of the mind, is that it really is. It's not a visual thing, but it paints this picture in your head, and I I prefer it in a lot of areas where I would rather hear it. And it's great when you're listening to them and you're doing other things. One thing I like about audiobooks is I like having someone read me the books because I usually do it while I'm doing other things. And, sometimes you can't always do that when you're watching something. It's very distracting. Oh, sleeping in the rain. Um, because, I got monitors going on three screens here. And if something flickers, I get distracted from what I'm doing. But with radio, you don't have that distraction, but you sometimes have to focus a little bit more on it, I will admit, because you're hearing it and your brain is painting this picture for you in your head. It's just fascinating. So, back when TV was in its early infancy, radio was still the king. That is a hole. Radio was still the king, and people used to listen to programs on the radio. They gather the families around for some of the shows, or you know, it, it just brings me to a time where I wasn't alive, but I can imagine what people were doing or how they were like with listening to this stuff. And yes, some of them are cheesy, but then again, some of the shows we watch are kind of cheesy. But every day we do a different theme of types of shows. Mondays we do action and adventure. Right now we've been running The Shadow. On Tuesdays we do comedy, and currently we're running a program called Our Miss Brooks. Wednesdays we do detectives, and right now we are doing Broadway is My Beat. Thursdays we do drama and horror events, and right now we're doing Inner Sanctum Mystery. And on Fridays we do more of a I guess a novelty type stuff. And right now we're doing the game show You Bet Your Life with Greg. Holy cow, that cow moved fast. That was a lightning cow. Wow, that was impressive. So it's at iloveoldtimeradio.com, or you can check it out on iTunes or any pretty much any place you can get podcasts, you can get that. And give it a listen. It's not for everybody, but you never know. And I have right now, I just uploaded today my 422nd episode. I've been doing it for 2 years now. Every Monday through Friday. Have not missed a Monday through Friday. Give it a listen. Or if you have a grandparent who likes that stuff and misses it, maybe show them how to do a podcast, listen to a podcast, and set them up with it. And maybe you can listen to it with your grandparent. Because if you've got a grandparent out there, they're still alive, they're not going to be forever. And there's nothing like hearing about the time before you were born. I mean, I know you can look it up on Wikipedia or other way, books and stuff like that, but nothing beats seeing the world through the eyes of someone who actually lived. I mean, I can remember, I think one of the most traumatic things that happened when I grew up was the space shuttle Challenger exploding. And Krista McCullough, who was a teacher, it was such a big deal. I mean, she was everywhere because it was such a big deal that this teacher got to be an astronaut. And I used to be so fascinated with space, and I wanted to be an astrologist, and I wanted to study the planets. I watched the shuttles take off every time. I mean, it used to be a big TV thing. We would watch anytime the shuttle went off. So I was watching when that happened. That ship blew up. I remember thinking, this is a trick. I mean, this is not real. This didn't really happen. Must be something that I couldn't fathom. Couldn't fathom that it was actually happening. But I remember that was the last shuttle launch that I watched. But yeah, if you you could watch it, I'm sure you can find it out there and watch it. You can read the news articles on it, but you're not going to get a story like that, like how it affected me from reading a story like that. I mean, that's the advantage of talking with someone who's older and learning about their life because they grew up in a different time than you. I mean, my daughter grew up in a different time than me. I mean, she had a cell phone growing up. When I grew up, oh, Hello, wandering trader. This is the most useless person in this game right now. I wish they'd make him. Look at that. That's green dye. Emerald for 3 green dye. You can get melon seeds for it. It's not worth it. So you know what we do with the wandering trader? Here, wandering trader. We kill the wandering trader, or we unalive him, or whatever, however you say it. The reason why we do this is, right honestly, we're trying to get him to drop. All right, so what can I am going to get rid of the arrow. Okay, so we want him to drop the lead, but he only dropped 1 lead. The other lead. That's 2. Surprised they're not attacking me. I mean, we can make the leads with, I think, string and sticky pistons, but that's not pistons, but the time. But we got a lead, so we can actually go get animals and pull them along. But usually he drops 2, but we're gonna. I got 1. Fill this little gap right here. Boy, I must have a long way. Gonna have to go up again. Almost there. A little bit more. Got it. Not messing with you. You get better. We're getting close to nighttime, so we're gonna have to sleep soon. Down. Just lie down and sleep. Stone pickaxe. So far, we haven't seen anything exciting like villages or anything like that, but we have a crap load of coal. We did save a forest from a forest fire. That was cool. While I'm here, I'll make some. Probably should do this too. I get a place where I can mine for a little bit. I might make some these into turn some of those into edible. That way, it will help clear. You know what? I'm mining a little bit more here, so anytime I can make a little couple extra, try to use my time wisely. This isn't going to take me long to clean up, but each time I get a couple of pieces of cooked meat, I have this desire to make all living cows into my. All right. So I made 4 while I was waiting, which is not bad. Knew where your other lead was, man. What I end up doing sometimes if I'm at my home and he comes by, I will just steal his. And they don't serve any purpose. I mean, you can ride them, kind of, but they don't really serve a purpose. But it's nice to have a llama too. That was a brown mushroom. I might have grabbed it because that would be useful if I encounter zombie villager at my house. Villagers trades cost things, but if you cure a zombie villager from being a zombie, he will be so grateful to you that he'll give you better prices. But I was hoping we'd find a village at some. Watch there be a village like right above where we are. We are so far from where we started. Right, we're almost getting to the point where we're almost the complete diagonal of where we started. But we're exploring our territory. And that's the cool thing about like Minecraft is this is just a one map. You know, the world of is so much bigger than just this one little map that I have in my. And this map covers a huge area, but I can go off the map. So I'd have to make another map. Look at that. We got some spruce trees here. Might be nice to cook to build with different wood than what we have, but really don't have inventory. Oh, I'm off the map a bit. And I'm back to exploring, hoping my mic did not cut out during this, or not as bad as it was in the second episode. I haven't taken a look at the other episode. Our second episode, it cut out on me. To apologize for that. I'm actually recording straight, um, my stream straight. So, but I'm working on doing it differently. Just going into Streamlabs program I used to do a lot of my other shows, and I think I'm going to use that. I can also do things a little different. I can do a multi-record stream where I record gameplay differently than I record the output. That way, I could actually record my face cam, the stream, the face cam, my gameplay, and oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to set to record them in different levels. That way, I can have more control. Because right now, I'm recording just straight what I stream. So if my head is covering something, I can't move it. If I want to take a nice screenshot of something that happened in the game, I can't get rid of my head. So right now in the thumbnails, my head's going to be there for a while. I do something differently. That is my goal. That is what I'm working on. So how the stream is right now, in a week's time, it may not be the same. You'll see a progression. Then once I get a look and style that I'm happy with, then moving forward, we can see a more consistent base of my stream. Boy, I've got a bunch of coal in this one. Half a Hey, when did I get cooked? It's good. I am seriously running out of space here. I might have to turn some coal away. Time for me to sleep. Yep. There we go. There we go. Time for me to sleep. All right. In the right direction. That way. And we're just hopping around. How lucky are all everybody out there watching? You have so much content to choose from. Is with everybody being at home, people are discovering the streaming and learning how to stream and just streaming all kinds of content. TV shows are haven't been able to produce new shows, but it's not stopping us from creating content. I mean, not all of it's great, but you never know. I mean, the streamers that have been streaming for a while now, they started somewhere. Used cow. I think what we'll do is we'll get to this top corner and then kind of, you know what? I'm going to toss the Eye of Newt. I'm going to grab some of these. These grow so easily. And they're quick. Look, more cows. On them. Crocodile. Did I provoke somebody down here? Did I provoke? I thought there was two. Here. Wait till you stop moving. I'm going to run out of space for beef too, so. But that's kind of cool that we're going to go back with more food than what we started with. Of course, when we do go back, we are going to have to start building our organizational system. So I'm not throwing everything in one or two chests. Couple more. Worst comes to worst, we can dump our stove there. Because they're so easy to make. Yeah. but I've gotten so many cows. My pickaxes or my sword is better days here. Oh, look at the piggy babies. Baby. Yeah, going back to the whole thing about a different way of streaming and how I'm recording things is that example of the fire. I'd love to get a great screenshot of that fire, but I'm gonna have to stop using my subtitles, which I like using, but I'm gonna have to stop doing that. I'm also gonna have to, I can't get a great thumbnail out of that because my face is gonna be in there. So I don't need my face in every thumbnail, but right now that's the only option I have. So I have to record it in a way so that I record things separately and then bring them into the editing software to put it all together. But, these are things that I'm learning that I need to do by doing it. And a lot of times, I mean, you can watch a video how I stream, how I should do this, but um, a lot of times it's just about learning by trial and error what things work, what things don't work, and figuring things out as you go along. I mean, you've seen videos, or I'm sure you have, of streamers or any content creator talking about, I was doing this video and the audio went out and I didn't even realize it. I mean, that's something that can happen really easily. Is that you're sitting there talking, and I've done streams where I've muted my mic and then I came back, and because I wasn't on the screen, nobody knew that my mic was off. They just saw we do a trivia show and I did a trivia show by myself. Normally I do it with my partner, but this time he wasn't able to do it, so I did it on my own. And there was a time where I had shut my mic off at one point because I needed a cough or something, and I forgot to turn it back on. But what we saw on the screen was the questions. So nobody knew the wiser, and they just went with it until my screen came back, until I came back on the screen, and they're like, "Oh, we can't see you, or we can't hear you." They could see me, but they couldn't hear me. Those kind of mistakes happen. There's no foolproof way of doing some of this stuff. I mean, when you're streaming and you have an audience, they can tell you, "Oh, it's too loud. Oh, we can't hear you." But when when I'm recording these, sometimes it's just me and my daughter or just me. So I got to hope that everything is going through. I see the meters going up and down. I see it recording, but then when I get to the recording, if it's corrupted or something, I mean, it happens. Things happen. I'd have to scrap the entire time and say, you know what? We did a whole bunch of stuff, but it didn't get recorded. All right. So we can start making our way back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of diagonal cut right down through the center. make our way home, and once we get home, we will end this. Don't really want to end the stream while I'm out about, but and kind of I don't want to find something really awesome. I do not have a whole lot of room. We are getting close to night. Probably put a bit in. Nope, not yet. Fill up on food because I have plenty of it. Okay, I can throw this down and cook a couple more while I'm waiting and while I'm sleeping. Cook a couple more. I cooked a total of one. Well, took out. But it's two. So I got two more done. So we're going to make our way diagonal, which is this way. I may avoid grabbing any more coal because, quite honestly, I think I left with like nothing and I come back with almost 2 stacks of coal blocks. That's what we'll do. As soon as I get to 2 stacks of coal blocks, I will not get any more coal. If I come across coal, I will grab it. Grab that. I can afford to run too, because surrounded by food. It was aggressive when I came across cows. But a bad thing about running is sometimes you don't see the ravines, and they are ravines. They're not just like indents into the ground. Or you might come into contact with lava in the middle. Lava is just relentless. Don't want to see it all. I just don't want to see it all burn down. You never know when I could use it later. I mean, here we go again. I mean, what I could do right now. There. I just took a little screenshot. Holy cow. What I might do is just kind of prevent it from spreading. Oh, it's spreading too. Gosh, if I leave this area, the chunks will unload and they won't spread anymore. So I'm going to leave as quickly as possible. Because I got to wrap this up and I don't want to be fighting fires for the entirety of the stream. That. Found something. Oh, it looks like we found a village. Cat. Oh no, it's a witch. Oh, it's a witch. It's a witch. And the witch is. And oh, I got slow on me already. All right. That was a little village. I saw a cat, but it's a black cat. I'll have to wait till that drops off, and it's working on it. I'm back to normal. Definitely come back and deal with that witches. But we're not going to do that. Because even if it has a bunch of cool stuff, can't carry. Hop like a bunny. Fire spreading. Get out of the chunks. We're just swimming along. That's interesting. Hang there. We need to climb up because we need to go over this mountain. Hello, cows. Bye, cow. Bye, cow. Here. Oh, what an adventure we were on today. And we haven't explored this whole area. And there's still more maps we could make and explore, so. Kind of exciting. But what would you prefer? Would you prefer a stay at home and build stuff, or would you prefer a adventure discovering things? I would love to know what you think. I mean, we will stay at home at some point and build upon what we have. So, I mean, that's not something we're not going to do. We're going to try to make sure we have that 2 stacks by the time we get home. Stacks of blocks of coal. English is hard sometimes, even for a native speaker. So we have not seen any villages as of yet. So there's maybe a possibility there are no villages on this map, but there's a lot of space on this map that is still left uncovered. So we don't know. There could be one in one of the blocked out areas. We thought we found a village. We found a house, but house was lived in by a witch. Cast a spell on us. Another evening. Very close. I replaced all my food with raw food. I can't eat that. Not good for me. That continue on our way. We just feel like I'm running, but I'm not even holding down the sprint key. It's just lingering effect from swimming. Running anymore, but I felt like I was running. Getting cows. Oh, but there's an iron. Good. Full. Probably make room for iron. definitely will take the action. I don't think I'm gonna take time with my stove right now. We can take on a. We have. I'm not gonna go looking for a fight. All right, so I'm ditching that. I'm not gonna use taking that. Of course, we keep going a little longer today because I do want to make it back to the house, which we're not too far. I mean, we'd get there sooner if I wouldn't stop being distracted by every tiny object that I see. So I am going to pull up my board here up, and we successfully have 2 full blocks. So I technically do not need any more. But I already said that if I came across we had 2 full blocks, I would not go after that. All right. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Go this way. Funny were you yelling at me? You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Well, join me live Monday through Friday, starting around 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And you can yell at me yourself. Tell me in chat I'm going the wrong way. Why'd you do it this way? Why didn't you do it this way? Why are you not being efficient? Why? How come you're not being a better builder? I will answer all those questions and more live. Grumble. Little zombie grumbles. Sheep, 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 sheep. Starting to get into some familiar woods. Oak and some birch. No more spruce. Spruce is over there, but not over here. See? Buzz, buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. And more spruce. we're going to go around. A bunch of spruce trees are not too far from where I am. Oh, beehive. Bee nest. That's a bee nest. When I get maybe silk touch, I can back and harvest that. And oh, wrapping things up here. Beef. Actually, no, no, hold on. Want that out. Okay, why? Because I need to start. I drop. I will drop. Um, this bone. I only have one bone, so nope, didn't work. Can I do it with meat? I did. No, I just fed him. I think I need bones just to name them. But alas, I only had one bone on me. Just wait tonight. A whole bunch of skellies come and hit. But no, I'm make my way home. I am just about there. Of course, I go back home, grab the bone. I think I have some bone. Gotta find the dog again. Get a dog. Heard him up here. As I came down, I didn't. Oh, he's under here. Oh, we got a creeper. I got any bones? I did. No bones. Oh, that's a long drop. That's a. Oh, I need to get my map out. Because unlike some people, I have a really awful sense of fact where I am. I mean, I know my map says I go this, but none of this looks familiar. None of this look. Map can't be wrong. It's a map. Maps aren't wrong. So we're at an open plain. So it should be right over there, right? Well, there's black horses. So we did see black horses when we first came. See over here somewhere. I would imagine it's on these. Yep, that looks familiar. We've mined there. We mined a whole bunch of oh, there's our food, there's our house. Look at that. We made it home. That was a 2-hour adventure. Whew. Hello, cow. Wow, my, have you grown? You haven't. All right. So we have almost a stack of leather. We have some. Make some. You know what? Do that. Let's put this in this one there. There. Now I can take it. Now I can make the paper. Already made. Go and see about trimming some of these down. I want to grab as much paper as I can. I can. At some point, we're gonna have to make automatic farm here for the sugar canes. That will make our life. So I'm gonna make some paper. Be my final act today. Make some paper. Make some books. 3 books. 12 books, sorry. But this will make 3 book, 4 bookcases. I know how to do that. Right now, efficiency 2 is the highest we got. So I'm gonna do there. Crap. So I can make another one. Fortunately, I get all the books back, but back. All right, so now if we put our axe back in, all right, it wasn't enough to upgrade it, but we need to come down here and right there, down here, and right there. Makes this math very. We might need to move our enchanting table different way so we have more. So why don't I do that? No, I said recreate all these books all over again. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, I ran out of wood. Up all my wood. See, you thought the stream was going to just get done and end with me getting home, but no. I don't know how to end a stream. That would be the best time to end it. But we will end the stream. I need to do some more recording. Another stream tonight, which looks like it might not be happening until 7:30. All right, I think I got enough wood. Let's just. I got plenty of wood. All I had was 7. Or odd number. Need more paper. That hasn't grown enough. I don't. How many? Of, all right, so I can make another. No, I can only make one book. How many pages does it take to make a book? 3. So I'll just have. Gotta wait till. 2 books. Get enough for 1 more book. I'm definitely gonna have to make a farm. Build up my sugar canes. Bookcase. Even amount of bookcases. Is my Alright, so there. Guess it didn't matter. I should have just stuck with 7. So it's off anyway. Oh well. There's that. So I'm gonna end the stream here. That's gonna do it for me. I am done. We're gonna save and quit and go back to that. So I will be back on tomorrow afternoon for another edition of our Minecraft streaming play video through thing, whatever. But I will be back on the air tonight, right here on twitch.tv/BigGuysDJ, probably around 7:30, it looks like, to do a recording of our podcast, Big Guys Banter, with my partner, Pierre Vachon. So tune in for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's every Monday night, approximately right around 7 is what we normally do it, but we'll do it probably tonight at 7:30. So until next time, until tomorrow, or until the next time I see you, thank you for joining me and have a good afternoon.